Alright, here I am on Wall Street. Woo-wee! Let's check it out. Oops. Gotta watch the sidewalk. A little comedy there for you. Impromptu. Word. Today was the craziest day I've seen in the market. Bed Bath & Beyond went up like 50 points. It went back down like 40 points. But it was up overall. You know, if you did some day trading, you would have made some serious money. iRobot did the same thing basically, but it went up even more later on in the day to like 17. And Palantir did the same thing. I moved my stocks over to Palantir. Oh, there it is. I don't know, you can sort of see it right here. It says New York Stock Exchange. There it is. There it is. Real-time data. Depot, IBM. See, I use Cash App investing tools, so they don't even have a lot of these. Merck, 81.15, up 0.7. Nike, down 1.8. Pfizer up 0.73. PG&E up 2.2. Oops. Sorry. I was looking at the board myself. Took my eye off the camera. Yeah, so that's interesting. Is it just listing all the stocks? No, it goes over like the same ones, it looks like. Huh. Those aren't the ones that did really well today. Oh, there's a lot of ones that did really well. Macy's did really well. Oh, there's a ton more. C3 AI. Pretty exciting day. I was on the chat room for the live stock day trading thing, and that was pretty cool. So here we are on Wall Street. This is where it all goes down, pretty much. Where it started. Oh, look at this. The Trump building. Alright. Pretty nice building. It's a cool street. I want to see if I can find the bull. The bronze bull. Although the Bible talks about, you know, the golden calf but I don't think they necessarily intended that. But it sort of ends up being like that. And you know, I'm sure maybe some of them did actually be like, hey, we are pagans and we did this on purpose. And we used the term bull, and then we built a big bull statue.
You don't even have respect for me. When you fired my employee in the Bible, you stand in front of the bathroom, you didn't even explain the situation, told me why the situation was taking place on any fucking thing. You just like act like you didn't even acknowledge it.
Wow, some nice architecture here. I think I need to go further down on Broadway or something to find that bull, but maybe I'll get that in another video. Bank of New York building. A lot of scaffolding. Sort of changes the way it all looks. Wow. It's pretty extravagant, to say the least. Wow. Craziness. Looks like the halls of Moria. The mines of Moria. That's what that looks like. That's what this looks like too. It's literally like the same thing basically. I guess that's where they got the idea from. Some good smells coming from here. Food truck. Food truck up ahead. It smells delicious. I'm gonna start playing some drum here. Cleared up a lot of room on my phone so I can do some more videos. That's wonderful. I love doing that. The time is 6:45. You can't see it on the video. Alright, look at that. Awesome looking food truck that smells delicious. And it's Mexican food, not halal food. And halal happens to be an anagram for Allah. Just like Santa is an anagram for Satan. See, that's what they like to do. They like to use anagrams and upside down stuff. There's a new cryptocurrency out that sort of creeps me out a little bit. It's called G999, and if you look at it upside down, you know, it would be 666. So, say they had the mark of the beast be associated with that cryptocurrency. You know, I'm just speculating, but it seems pretty bizarre, quite honestly. You know, matching it with the Revelation chapter 13 prophecies. Wow, this must be a pretty good area. Like, there's some homeless people over here. So, I mean, that means, if that's the case, that means there's people who help out, you know? And so in that case, maybe I can make some money too, you know? And good for the fact that people help out, because, like, that's just the general thing of it. Like, we're in New York City, and there's always going to be somebody that helps out, you know? I think they come to this area knowing that there are people with a lot of money, but it's just too bad that the homeless people here, you know, they're so rough off that, you know, what little people give them won't really be enough to help them out, and they might not be oriented in the direction to help pick themselves up like that. Yeah, it's an interesting thing, but who knows? Maybe there's some people who've helped out some homeless people here and helped change their lives, you know? I wouldn't be too surprised with that. Maybe that can happen for me, you know? I mean, this city has already changed my life and all the people in it. It's been a wonderful time. Pretty cool place overall, I guess. Looks nice. The people are pretty cool too, and I can do my music and preach. I like preaching, so it's a very freeing experience being here. Walking back up Wall Street here. Hey, what about them stocks today? How about them? Pretty cool, right? Pretty crazy. They went nuts. Trying to remember some more companies that went up today. There's quite a few. They were like in the 20s for a little while. Yalla Group was the one that ended the highest. I invested into Rocket, and I invested a little into Xpeng, and I'm confident it'll go further up. It went down a little today, but it's been having some nice little boosts I've been noticing, so that's why I had inclination to buy into that. Just $100. The whole stock thing for me is extremely exciting because the more money that I get flowing into the whole thing, the more I'm able to see like quicker returns, and the more it's boosting my confidence, basically. And I'm getting practice with it. I have sort of practiced a little bit on the stocks on GTA 5, but the advantage on that is you can save the game when you're doing well and then load it when you're doing bad. You can't do that in real life, but I really got a sort of a knack for just the enjoyment of the whole process, and it was a type of practice on a certain level, even though it was like perpetual in the game, as opposed to just from 9:30 to 4. But it's truly pretty encouraging thing for me, because it's like I'm really appreciating what I'm making, because I've been struggling for a good portion of my life, so I'm just appreciating how I appreciate, and how it's that much sweeter now that I appreciate like the good things that are coming my way, and the stocks are the type of thing where you have to like really sort of abandon reason and logic to mess up. But if you sort of follow reason and logic and just go with the patterns and look at what's going and just do logical predictions, maybe have a divided portfolio between 7 different stocks. Like I have about $700 invested. Maybe what I'll do tomorrow is see how these ones are doing, maybe sell them at their peak. I'm sort of planning it out, and then take whatever gains I can make and then reinvest it into I'll call it as I see it, but I do want to sort of divide my portfolio into some companies that I'm seeing have been doing really good lately, but again, that's it I'm very beginner, and but it's the type of thing where sometimes it doesn't have to be as complicated as you make it, or sometimes you can just look at a stock that's starting to do well, buy in, and like there's a lot of times that happens, and people are waiting for it to go down and stuff. So basically I just want to make a lot of money, keep diversifying, and keep making more money, and that'll be really nice to help sustain me and my goals and my visions and dreams in this life. I'm already set in the next life, so now I have to focus on continuing to witness to people so they can get to the next life. But a big part of that will be getting myself more established in this life. Something happened. What's going on? That doesn't look normal. Well, at least we got the Cash App and all these investing apps. Maybe this is the old building. That doesn't look like the modern one actually, but it does say New York Stock Exchange. Must be the old building. But you know, it can be simple. Like people who saw Tesla going up, if they bought in, like, and they didn't just wait for it to go down, they kept seeing it going up day after day. You know, they made money basically over this year, and same with Bitcoin and stuff. And so, woo, woo. Cute dogs. So, oh yeah, I'm coming up on the stock market bull, I believe, actually. This is that road, so I'm gonna do it all in one video. But yeah, if I'm able to get myself more financially situated, I'll have more ability to pull more levers in the world to help influence the world in the direction that I want to see, in the direction of what God's will is. You know, and that's quite perfectly possible. I've got the rest of my life ahead of me, and if I don't get too caught up on my own stupidity and dumb stuff that I do, the way my mind works, and if I can just continue to do better, you know, then, you know, there's hope. Hope for me to make more of an impact, I guess, you know, make as much of an impact as possible. Like, that's my biggest hope, you know. I want to not really fall short of my potential. I don't want to be like 50% of it. I don't want to be 75. I'd like to be 100% of the potential of doing the Lord's will. So that's sort of where I'm at, I guess. And I'm not saying I'm rich off the stocks, but at the same time, you know, where there's a will, there's a way. I think it is good to show caution and to recommend caution. And it's like, it's the type of thing where, you know, you pursue the day trading thing, particularly if you're really willing to take the risk. Like, and for me, you know, I don't know, for some reason I do find it a little appealing, and I do find, like, maybe, you know, I'm gonna test and see if I can do it. That's where I'm at, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say I can, but I'm getting halfway decent results. Like, I was in the green today, you know, by some. And you know, things are looking good for tomorrow, so we're gonna see how that goes. But oh yeah, it's over here, I guess. So, you know, it's an exciting thing to see how you can sort of read the market, you know, like, no, you can't necessarily, yeah, it's hard, but you just, I think it takes practice. I think that's really what it's more about, is just like getting a sensible readout of the stocks that are doing a nice upward movement, you know. I mean, when you really look at it, you look at all these stocks that are doing really well, and if you don't really panic sell, you know, you're just gonna make money, basically. Like, so, and it takes maybe a little more time, but I guess if you have that time, it can be a great outlet for trying to make some money using that time, basically, you know. If you have another way of making money that's better, then go ahead, like, do that. But why not invest in the stocks too, you know? Well, you know, I just like it because it's giving me some nice personal future prospects that I'm looking forward to, you know. Like, I'm taking the stimulus money, I'm not just spending it, like, it's going up and down in the stocks, you know. Like, if I had just been spending it on food and luxury, you know, it'd be halfway gone already. But it's still, I'm able to accrue money, you through some minor investing, and I'm learning at the same time, and I'm enjoying myself, so. And it's honestly fun because there's a lot of other people who really like doing it. Some people are pretty successful with it. And you do hear stories, about the people who are. And it's not really out of the question. Like, it's just you don't want to be going into it haphazardly, So this is the golden cat, no, the bronze bull, the symbol for Wall Street entrepreneurialism. Look at that. Well, yeah, that's a classic bull. That's a symbol for Weeble. Or they have it on a lot of different things, I think. Or that's what they're referring to, basically, or, So, symbolic. But it happens to be an image. But, there's still forgiveness in Jesus. It's not like the people who built this are automatically damned to hell. Maybe they eventually got saved. I don't know, Not like people like this are going to automatically be damned to hell, It's a pretty cool little statue, but yeah, we're not under the Old Testament anymore. So, it's just a statue, basically. It says, "Unto the pure all things are pure, but unto the unbelieving and defiled nothing is pure, for even their heart and conscience is defiled." So, I don't know. It's just kind of a cool statue. It'd be nice to get some more views on my YouTube channel from this video. Wall Street sort of area, downtown Manhattan. Pretty cool. I want to find the actual New York Stock Exchange building, but whatever. All right. Well, I guess that's it. Have a good night.